Josh, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. I'm all the better for seeing you today.
Jolly good.
Firstly, I did want to ask if you liked the Muppets theme advertisement I did on
I did, yes.
Instagram. It generally tickled me quite a bit putting that together.
Yeah.
Actually, from a thumbnail I posted up the other day that said prolapse, anal prolapse isn't the safe word, but these gears are starting to sound very wet. So there we go. That's where that's come from. I just want to make sure. I think my hands are all good. I can see myself. There's a little bit of a delay, so let's just on the there we go. Right, okay, everything's good.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, how have you been this week?
Yeah, I've been alright, how are you?
Yeah, very well. What have you been doing?
Not a lot, really.
Can you make something up? It's the excitement of YouTube. This is a
Um,
cool kids hangout, apparently.
what have I done this week? I've done a few models, I suppose. Painted some Moonstone models.
Yeah.
Probably been a highlight of my week, I suppose.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Let me just go right. There we go. Hey, let's give myself a like. Well done. Right, we're going to be painting this. Hopefully finishing these off. Hey, wait, have you started? Hey, don't cheat.
No, I thought we started when we live.
Right, well, that's where I got to last week. With the little skull effect on the octopus. Oh shit! I was poop. I said I would look at pictures of octopuses, and I haven't. Much like the whole incident with what an owl looks like, I do struggle with basic animals. I do apologise.
Don't worry about it.
So I'm gonna pull up a tab quickly. Captain Noodle, how are you? Good evening to you, sir. What are you working on today? Let's just put in octo. Can I type octopus eye? Is that going to come up with some weird stuff? Octopus eyes? Eyes. There you go. Oh, God, they're weird. They're like little slits. Oh, no, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Fuck. So I think wow, that's really weird looking. Oh, my God, that's freaky. All right. Well, fuck it. Let's just do it as it comes. I'm so bad. Catch me out. Get me with a geography question or just anything like that. So, what I wanted to talk about today, Josh, was Adepticon.
No, right? Yeah.
Have you seen the Warcry leaks?
I have, but if you look at Adepticon thingy, they haven't saying don't releasing anything for Warcry. So
no, I thought that was quite suspect. There is no banner there for Warcry. However, I think they probably will announce something for Warcry. It'll probably come under the Age of Sigmar banner. But still,
no, because Kill Team's got his own banner.
True. Yes.
And Warcry do normally have their own banner. So if there was releasing something, I'd imagine they would have their own banner. But
let me just pop that there, like that. Can you still hear me?
I can, yes.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. Sorry, I just realised that my notifications are on quite loud, so turn that down. Right. So let's paint. So they have. Oh my God, their eyes are so weird, Josh.
Well, they.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it'll be the launch release of 10th edition or preview 10th edition?
I think they'll preview it. I do think they'll preview. Should I do mine angry looking? I think I'm going to do mine angry. Yes, I do think there will be a big announcement of something. There has to be. I don't know what else they could, Having said that, I don't know where they're planning on shoehorning the new Commander Dante into things. So
yeah, because that was a leak as well, wasn't it?
That was a leak, and he hasn't shown up in the story yet, or at least I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't read the books and stuff like that.
I don't know. Well, in all fairness, the new Warhammer 10th edition, maybe Blood Angels against Tyranids or something, what I've heard.
Well, I haven't heard Blood Angels, but I've heard, obviously, Space Marines against Tyranids.
Yeah, I've heard it's Blood Angels.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice to see something. Don't get me wrong. I like Ultramarines. I haven't got anything against them at all in the slightest. But it would be nice to see other legions, kind of, just get featured.
Yeah.
But I know it's a selling point. They're the poster boys, the boys in blue, that type of thing. But it just would be a little bit nicer, I think, sometimes to get a little bit of variation.
No, I totally agree.
So, but who knows? Everything is purely speculation at the moment.
Are you staying up to watch it, or are you gonna?
Am I that interested in any model to wake up at that stupid o'clock in the morning? You get it? No way, nerd! Not your life. A little birdie has told me some stuff. Captain Noodle, now's the time to lay a bombshell on us. What type of bird was it? Was it like a hawk or a herring?
I can't have to see chat. Oh,
hey! I like it. Drop the rumours on me. What we got going on? What do you think's going on? It's an exciting time. Don't get me wrong. It's a very exciting time too.
I just hope they make it a lot simpler than they have, and make it a bit more accessible for everyone to play, rather than
100%. So you say an owl, I'm supposed to say who? Hey. I do think, especially with like 9th edition, they were like, you won't need all these books, and we're not going to bog you down with rules and things. All they've done is give us books and bog us down with rules. They don't know what's going on. So
they have got to make it simpler. Just be honest, I fell out of love with 4K with 9th. It's
So have I. I haven't played one game of it. It's just what I started to, and I couldn't finish it. I was completely,
it's too much, isn't it?
It's way too much. It's too much for me.
It's that's sort of grand tournament level. I think the way it's being played.
Well, I do know that people like Tabletop Tactics had been involved with the rules for 9th edition to an extent. I don't know to what extent. However, that's ultimately the problem. Is that, to me, they've asked a competitive,
competitive all the while.
So they're gonna push that, because they think it's cool. But if you put the same set of rules in front of me, I'd probably go, no one's going to play this. It's crap. It's too complicated.
Yeah.
It's just it's going nowhere, and I think that's where so 10th is concerned for a few things. I've seen evidence-wise. That'd be cool. I am looking forward. I do hope it's NIDS. I do hope NIDS make up 10th edition. I'd really like that.
But they need to bring out new models, though. You know what I mean? Can't just say, here's 10th edition and here's some old NIDS model. Deal with it.
Well, apparently they're getting a big range refresh, much like the Necrons did, which will be very good. I think that's always a good thing to see. I don't play NIDS. I like them. I've painted a Carnifex in my time. Not a lot else, actually, on the NID side of things. Arnold, good evening. So I do hope, I hope there's something big coming for NIDS. That would be.
I suppose we'll find out tomorrow morning, won't we?
Well, that's it. It's so exciting. I don't know whether I'll be able to sleep tonight. That's a big fat whopper. I'm going to be out like you wouldn't believe. So, how are you getting on with your little guy?
Yeah, it's all right. I don't really know what to do with him. I'll be honest.
What do you mean?
I'm just sort of repainting over stuff I did last week.
That's all right. Sometimes you gotta. Have I got? Is there a nice? Is there a nice golden brown? No, it's too yellow. Have we got something in? Oh, what's you? Tan flesh? No. Light umber. Let's go with that. I'll do. New NIDS would be very nice. I keep saying that. I like the idea of NIDS. I like the idea of lots of big monsters. That would be good, I think, for NIDs.
Yeah.
You know, I not like a horde NID army, but like a big NID army full of like all Carnifexes and what's the one with like the big gun coming out of its back? I really like that. Tyrannofex or something? No?
No idea what it's called though.
The other thing, like if I was in charge, anywhere near in charge of anything to do with Warhammer, the first thing I would do is simplify the names. Like they wouldn't have complicated names. They'd either be named after really, really like I guess boring people, or it would literally be the most literal description of the unit ever. So like a intercessor would be soldier with gun.
Soldier with gun.
Gun soldiers. Something along them lines. It is how I would dictate it. I don't think I'm very good at the whole. Unless it ends in Ator, I find with Space Marines these days.
Yeah.
Desolator, Interceptor, Eliminator. There's lots of touring.
Sounds like a band.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. I think they've run out of Exocrine. That's the one. The Warhammer preview at Adepticon first day 3 a.m. YouTube. I know, it's like 3 a.m. There's no way I'm getting up for that. It takes me long enough to get to sleep as it is, let alone staying up for all that time just to see models. I'll just wake up and it'll all be released and I'll be like, oh, that's good. And I'll just have a look over it the next day.
Yeah.
What about these rumours of the Lion? The Lion El Johnsano. See, will they show 10th edition at Adepticon, or will they reveal that at Warhammer Fest and they show like the Lion at Adepticon and 10th edition on Warhammer Fest, or the other way around, or something like that? It's everyone's favourite man in the book corner. He's just shown up. It's James.
The way they've been shown the little trailers of the Ark of Omen, it sounds like it's going to be an addition to the way they're doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, like the Adepticon previews. Like, will it be? Will they do 10th at Adepticon and the Lion at Warhammer Fest, or will they do it the other way around?
I reckon 10th's definitely Adepticon.
Be very interesting. Very interesting.
Make more money in America, don't they, than the UK?
Yeah, if you've seen the exchange rate, ridiculous.
You know, and obviously a bigger country, so more players.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I don't know whether the tournament scene is bigger out in America.
I don't know. They do the LA Open, don't they? Warhammer.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do the LVO and stuff like that. So
you know, we don't have any major tournaments in the UK, do we? Really, or not that I know of. I know Warhammer will do one once a year, or whatever.
Yeah, they do the like event-y kind of ones.
So that I wouldn't say that's a grand tournament. That's just all. Let's have a tournament one world.
Let's go have a bit of fun. Yeah, I don't know. To be announced and demo. Oh, demoed. Wow, I didn't think of that. Yeah, have it playable on the floor. Oh, it's exciting. It is exciting. However, I don't know. Is it too soon for 10th edition, do you think? I think they need a new edition, but like to me, they didn't really know what they were doing with 9th.
Dave, I always say they always release 9th because it was just coming after COVID and through COVID, and he wanted to get people sort of excited for Warhammer again.
Yeah.
So I reckon they sort of rushed it a bit.
Now, there's logic to be picked out in there because Games Workshop had their best ever financial year during COVID because everyone was staying at home and playing, tabletop games. So a lot of people went to Warhammer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but it wasn't really playing, was it? It was more painting and hobbying,
playing with loved ones, and that type of thing. People were starting to take on the hobby. If you look at it, I mean, I'm not a massive player. I mean, I probably played the most I ever have, aside from that doubles thing I went to last year. This year, where I've actually had 2 games of Kill Team. This year, I know, 3 months in, and I've played 2 games. Slow down. But so I don't think, it was like a stopgap. But I certainly don't think they utilised 9 as good as they could have.
No, I don't enjoy 9 whatsoever. I have to say.
No, it's completely deterred me from. I sit here and I very much I like the looks of factions, and I paint them because I want to paint them, and then they sit in like my Imperial Fists. They've seen a little bit of combat where I played with my godson a couple of times.
Yeah.
But other than that, they've never played a proper game of Warhammer 40,000. And if 10th is anything like 9th, they never will. They'll sit happily on my shelf, and I'll just add to them to look pretty in my little room. That's it. Okay. I'm not happy with the eye. I'm going to thicken his eye.
Problem is with getting like these YouTubers in to help with the rules. It's basically what they prefer to play rather than what the community wants.
Well, exactly. It's you're always going to be biased towards yourself because it's what you find fun. If you're a competitive player, you want the game to lean towards more competitive systems. But if you're not, then well, tough shit, because this is the guy we got in to help do the rules.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes you've got to just let people accept what you've done, as opposed to ask people what they want. Like, does that statement make sense? What I've just said there.
Yeah. Know what you mean.
If you've got no choice with it, then you just have to deal with it. However, if you're influenced by, like, I don't know, a competitive player or a casual player, but then where do you stop? Where's that balance? When do you go, like, there's no point pulling someone like me in, because I would strip it down to the point of it's so easy to do. You could probably bang out a game in like half hour, because I don't like a lot of rules. I can't manage with all that type of stuff. Whereas a competitive player would go, this is shit. If you get a competitive player in, they all the rules to make it nice and complex, so you can min max stats and whatever. And I go, this is too complicated. It's not for me. So there is, there has to be a balance. And I think 9th just lent itself a bit too much the other way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's like with the hundreds of stratagems now. I mean, who remembers every single one? You know what I mean? And
I've never understood stratagems at all. I don't think I've ever used one.
I think with Warhammer, it's one of them games where you sort of have to invest all your time into Warhammer, not any other game, to play it.
No, I do completely agree with you there. I do think there's a lot to be said that to get the best out of certain armies, you need to just focus on that one thing.
Yeah.
If not, have a really good memory. And I know I don't have a good memory. This is why I write stuff down, because I'm just like, even down to like when I started doing YouTube videos, I was like, I would think about something and I'd be like, oh, that's a really good point. I should say that. I'd do the whole like take, and I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot to say that thing. Then realize I've missed a ton of other stuff. Like I started writing stuff down.
Yeah.
I write a hell of a lot of stuff down all the time. I just awful at remembering things. Okay, so he's got a little hat now, and I'm quite happy with how his eyes are looking. I got to admit, this guy has been sitting there right in front of me all week, tempting me.
Mm-hmm.
He's just been there, and he's just like, finish me, Rob. I'm like, I can't do it yet.
Mm-hmm.
However, now his hat's done, I think it's made quite a bit of difference to him. Then it's just, I'm going to do his little things next. Let's give him some highlights. So how are you enjoying being on YouTube, Josh? Like with the lives?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't really thought about that much. It just feels the same, really. It's just
well, it's just me and you chatting, isn't it? That's to that kind of regard. Okay, so there we go. Let's give him some cheeky highlights. And how was the club on Friday?
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, I had to say to people we're pretty much full, but then loads of people cancelled, and it was like that.
Yeah. One of those.
Yeah, which is a bit annoying, but it's one of them.
It happens. It happens. For the people that don't know, Josh runs Free Spires Gaming Group out in Lichfield.
I do.
And we always have a little bit of a brief on the weekly Wednesday live, just see how things are going. A lot of people don't know that I'm actually a committee member for Free Spires Gaming Group.
You are.
I'm going to come down. I was thinking about this, and I'm going to film Free Spires, and I'm going to make a video on it.
Hey.
I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'll be. Yeah, just let me know in advance when you're coming down. So
Why? So you can brush your hair? No, I'm going to catch you off guard.
No, it's more so I can get people's consent.
Oh, right, okay.
Filming, yeah, basically.
I'll be voyeuristic. I'll just be like looking through the windows while they sleep.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's a conundrum for you, Josh. I said there would be nonsense. The nonsense is coming. Here is the nonsense. You can help Kill Team really well and remembering more than me. I am. James did praise me the other day for how well I had been remembering stuff from Kill Team. But Josh,
yes,
I have a little bit of a conundrum for you. One of those ones that's a little bit odd, if you will.
Okay.
What would you rather find living in your loft? Sorry, or attic, if you are watching from America. Now, is there any like creepy crawlies or anything you're a little bit scared of, Josh?
No, they not really. No.
Spiders, cockroaches, rats, anything like that?
I mean, I don't like big spiders, but I wouldn't say I like.
Beautiful. That will do me, Josh. What would you rather find living in your loft/attic? 1,000 large spiders,
Yeah.
or a human you didn't know?
Oh, probably human. I didn't know.
Well, why? Why is that worse?
Because they would have. No, I would rather find a human.
What then? 1,000 giant spiders?
Yeah.
But what if you didn't go up there?
Then there would be a person.
What one would be worse?
The worst would be spiders.
Not the fact that there is a man you don't know living in your house, above your house where you sleep.
I mean, it's a bit creepy, yeah, but at least you.
A bit? What's he been doing up there?
At least he's got a story to tell, I suppose.
What story's that? How you dribble while you sleep?
Well,
He's been watching you.
I'll ask the question why he's in the loft,
and he just screams at you, Josh, like that.
Scream at him back.
That's you can't talk to him. He's a mute. I personally think I would rather find like 1,000 spiders. I'm not really scared of stuff like that. I would rather find. I'm not a big fan of wasps. I'll give you that. I'd rather find 1,000 wasps than to know that someone has been living in my loft.
Yeah, but surely you would just, if someone was living in the loft, you just phone the police, wouldn't you? And just.
Yeah, but how long has he been up there? What's he seen?
Oh.
See, there's too many variables. I don't like it.
You know, it depends what you get up to. Isn't it? Yeah, I suppose.
Spiders are going to turn on each other eventually. No, that doesn't happen. These are actually giant friendship spiders, James. They're best friends for life. They're besties. So they will never turn on each other. What are you going to do about that? But I don't know. I just wouldn't have a man. I always thought that was quite a good. We've had some good conundrums over the years, and I got to admit this one's made me think quite a lot. We've had a few, or I say we. I just pressure Joss into answering these things. Of the what other ones we had? Well, let's have a quick recount for the people on YouTube. So there was the bodies of water. So everyone knows that there's dead bodies in the ocean somewhere, and when you go on holiday, you swim in the ocean. So therefore, there is a ratio to dead body of water that you're happy to get into. So what would you be comfortable with, say, swimming in a swimming pool? You know, I'll be fine with an arm or a torso.
Well, I heard the other day, apparently when whales die,
Yeah.
they get filled up, their bodies fill up with gas and they explode, basically.
Oh, that's grim.
But
I
like,
can believe that.
they become really, really huge and they just suddenly explode. Then like all their guts and that just spray everywhere in the ocean.
See, and like I'm off to Benidorm in a couple of weeks, and first thing I'm doing is going for a quick dip.
Say that again.
I'm off to Benidorm in a few weeks, and you know the first thing I'm going to do is a quick dip. It does not bother me one bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if so,
there's a ratio that everyone's comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, you swim in all sorts in the sea, though, don't you? Really?
Well, exactly.
Like pollution and rubbish gets thrown in there. It's
but it's just how comfortable, how much, how badly decomposed is it? It's rotten. It's absolutely rotten. Like it is. If you took it out of the water, it'd smell. The only thing slightly preserving it is salt.
Nice.
Been sitting on Instagram thinking, where are they? You see, that's why I said we were live on YouTube and put a link to YouTube in the advertisement. To YouTube. I'm sorry, Penge. I don't know what to tell you.
Depends.
In there, to be fair. Yeah, but like, you know, you swim in the sea, so there's got to be a certain level of comfortableness. You know, so I don't know. I just think it's I just don't think it bothers me that much. Just an arm, a human arm, I'd be fine with that. So yeah. What other brain ticklers have we had?
We had what Primark's favourite food, didn't we? We had that one.
We had Primark's favourite food. I'm talking about the ones where I'm just really trying to make everyone feel a bit awkward. Yes, we've got the threesome one.
You have to explain that one. I can't remember that one.
So you have to have either a threesome with your parents and no one will ever find out about it, or you don't, but everyone always thinks you did.
Oh God! Yeah.
Josh is now going, why do I do this with you every Wednesday? Why are we here now?
No, I do remember that one now. Yeah,
it made you feel awkward back then as well.
Yeah.
If I knew how to pull up clips, I would. I'm just saying that there's been some great ones over the years.
Yes, used to have.
Now or time traveling. All right, I'll cut you some slack with that one. You can do it when they were in their prime.
Oh God. Nice. Don't honestly know how to answer it, I'll be honest.
Right, you're going to have to bear with me, Josh, because I've had Thames Water show up today.
Yes.
And they've just shown up outside, so I'm just going to leave.
Okay.
My stuff here. Can you entertain? Don't spread rumours about me like I spread rumours about you when I'm not here.
Oh God. Okay.
Give me 2 seconds. I shall be just right back.
No problem at all. Just find some paint. Yeah. If anyone's got any other would you rather's, let us know. Because Yeah, they're random. Yeah, I'm just finding. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Yeah, I can imagine Rob probably has done that. or would choose, I should say. Yeah. I'm just trying to find an old brush. There we go. Yeah. Let us know what you're all up to as well, guys. What are you guys painting this week? Or what have you been painting this week? Would you rather lose sense of sight of hearing? Proper hearing, I'm like 30% deaf anyway, so you know, and I wouldn't be able to hear people moan, and yeah, definitely hearing. Although I wouldn't be able to listen to good music either, so but yeah. And you wouldn't really be able to Warham, would you, if you're blind either? So I mean, I imagine there's a few people out there who do Warhammer with impaired sight, but although you wouldn't know about the law, would you, if you're deaf either? So I suppose you could read about the law, though, couldn't you? Yeah. It's yeah, definitely hearing. Oh, would you rather have toes for fingers as fingers for toes? Probably fingers for toes, because you know, be able to do a lot more. It'll look weird, but yeah, I mean, I imagine there's people who are visually impaired who just a hobby, you know. But yeah, and I definitely would have fingers for toes. Everyone got chimp feet. Exactly, you know. It's
Oh, right, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
That is proper. Of all, what a time to come back. I mean, it's like 7:25, and Affinity Water's just showing up trying to backfill a hole. And I'm like, what is going on? Absolute nightmare. It's awful. Right, what have we got? Who's been saying shit about me? Because I'll fucking find you. Right, hang on. Because my parents go, this requires consideration. For a child in the future, would you rather lose your sense of sight or hearing? Hearing. Easy. Because then I wouldn't
Yeah, I think everyone said that.
I go back to would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes? Is it? Well, no, because that's silly. Because I just learned to pick stuff up with my legs, so I'm not indulging in that one. I've helped you before, impaired sight, playing and paint before. Fingers for toes. Yeah, fingers for toes. But do I get to keep my fingers? I don't know. Everyone got chimp feet. So right, well there we go. Where was I? I was doing this. See, now I've lost my complete train of thought. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was in the zone, Josh.
Yeah.
What am I like? Right. So let's just put that there.
Well, I've decided I'm going to enter a painting competition this year.
Hey, yeah.
I'm probably not going to get like destroyed in it, but I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go anyway.
What? Let's talk about it. What's the paint competition?
Well, if they do it this year, but Moonstone normally do a Moonstone May where they do a sort of a painting competition.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm gonna give it a go. And
absolutely, why not?
Yeah.
Do it.
Not 100% sure what models yet. I've got a few ideas.
Would you consider buying one that you've already painted before to paint again to a higher standard because you're familiar with the model? Because that's, a lot of time that's what a lot of the painters do. They do something that they've almost like practiced and worked on before.
I don't know. I've got an idea for the sort of weird, freaky clown I'm painting up at the moment.
Yeah.
To do sort of a diorama with him for it. So
right.
I'm tempted to do him and use him.
Is that what you do? Would you do like a little diorama type thing? Would you?
I'm in two minds of doing it, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
What are the categories, just out of curiosity?
Oh, so there's a troop choice, which is like 6 models. You get your sort of army basically.
Yeah.
Then you get a single model category. Maybe a box set where it's just literally that box set. What else is there? And I think there might be a diorama one actually.
Cool. What's brought this on? Can I ask? Is it just wanting to be part of the competition, or is it like a determination or betterment to develop a bit more as a painter? What?
A bit brave. I mean, in all fairness, watching Penge always enter his, and this gave me a bit of confidence to enter some as well.
Because I must say, absolutely fair play to anyone that submits stuff for painting competitions at any level.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not easy to do.
I'm not expecting to win, but I just, if we don't do it, then
well, you don't know.
I don't know, but so
it's definitely. I mean, it's probably one of the reasons why I deep down probably haven't ever. I'm no slouch with a paintbrush. I know my stuff, but I don't think I would ever enter something like Gold Demon.
No, I mean, Golden Demon's a completely different ball game, though, isn't it? Really.
I would, I'd be just way concerned about.
Gold Demon is for, just elite stuff.
Absolutely.
Isn't it? You know what I mean? Where other competitions are, if you stand a hobbyist, okay, you are going to get really good painters there, but
But then I've always considered myself an average painter, and probably always will.
Yeah.
No matter how well I can paint. That's just how I've always looked at it, because I've always.
But then most Golden Demon painters literally paint that model for
months.
most of the year.
I know, it's crazy. Like, wow.
Then they'll do that Golden Demon and start the next one as soon as that one's finished.
Yeah, I see it all the time. People are like, "All right, let's get started ready for next year," and you think, "Fucking hell, mate."
Yeah.
Have a fag and a break, and wait a minute, chill. What's that we
are?
Yeah. But no, that's probably why it's not for me, the whole competitive thing.
Would you enter a competition in your local games store?
Yeah, probably. I'd put them on. I'll pop on Madeleine. I have done previously. I've got a few awards from my local gaming store.
Yeah, so you have entered competitions. Then.
Oh yeah, I don't so much these days.
No, but
like I've done a few like boards for Armies and Parade and stuff like that, and I turn around and I said, "Don't, mine's not votable. I don't want mine votable. I'll do it to kind of egg other people on and show people how easy it is to do, but I wouldn't want that type of." So in a live good pyramid, some local inspiration. Took 2 weeks off to paint some blimey, for one model. Like, that's crazy. Like, I can do the high end stuff, like I've got that Empress Champion and stuff like that. The blends are immaculately smooth, and that was about a week's worth of work. And even then, I'm exhausted after a week. How people sit there for months on end working on the same model, I just find it.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely astounding. Okay, so let's do his tasty massive cleaver. It's not small, but it smells like a big one. Right.
Didn't Mimiak get kicked out of Warhammer or something? Golden Demon or something?
He got kicked out of the Heresy event, I believe.
I was a heresy. I knew it was one
He
of
was
them.
taking pictures and posted a video or something of some unreleased miniatures around. That whole Heresy thing with all them influencers and stuff like that was just absolutely awful.
I mean,
Remember,
it
folks,
is.
that's why your models are increasing in price.
The bit I don't like about it is it's really unexclusive to everyone else who wants to be part of it. You know what I mean?
So I've often said so because you are on YouTube and you do painting, and half these people are like, oh, I don't even give a fuck about Space Marines and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, that's maybe it was wrong of you to have been there. But then they were like, well, I've been offered it, so sorry, not sorry, all this type of bollocks, like trying to defend their behaviour. And then people are like, oh my God, so brave to come forward and be honest. What are you on about? The fucking guy should have had some integrity in the first place and gone, I wouldn't do it. It's like me going to a Barbie convention just because it's free. Like I wouldn't do it. But then I like to consider myself that I've got a bit more integrity than that, and I'm a bit of a. I guess I don't want the same things from my YouTube, but other people do.
I suppose this is why I'm not too bothered about Warhammer Fest this year, because I know I'm going to Games Expo, where there's a variety of games. I'm not. I mean, I do like Games Workshop stuff, but it's not my favourite games I've played.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Sylvia Paints didn't know what the horror heresy was.
See what I mean? Like that's a great example of how are you going to get someone like that, and you have to excuse me because I don't know who a lot of these people are. But doesn't even how can you go to a game and not even know about it, like or have an interest in it just because it's free? Like, I just think what a strange. To me, that's a really weird, like, just behaviour. Like, would you do something just because it's free?
I mean, if someone said, "Oh, you was invited to a Horus Heresy event," I'll be like, "Okay, cool. Don't know much about it, but I'll do some research." You know what I mean?
Well, you'd at least, put some time and effort in. But I don't know who half of these people are. In these,
I'll be honest. I don't know who Tabletop Titans are. Who?
No, I got to admit, I've never heard of them. But then I
No,
do
but
basically live under a rock. So
I haven't heard. But I know Sylvia Paints. I know.
Yeah, I just, I'm not. But all that type of thing isn't for me. I don't really know. She was there for the contrast paints that were released at the same time, but I get it. So, blimey, that was the contrast was Warhammer Fest in. Oh, the
new one.
The second wave.
Yeah.
Of paints. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
All of the influences.
I just. Like I said, maybe I'm a bit old fashioned. I'll just be like, well, why? I wouldn't go to something I wasn't interested in. Like if they rang me up and was like, Rob, the new Horus Heresy is coming out, I'd be like, no, find someone else, because it doesn't interest me.
I mean, if I go and buy to a Moonstone release, I'll be way over the moon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if it was like, I don't know, 40k one, I'd be like, okay, it's cool, but I'll probably pass. You know what I mean? Because it's not my passion.
I just think a little bit of integrity sometimes actually makes you look a little bit better. With these types of things, but I get it. I think the other thing that's always griped me, like with all this influencer stuff, they I've just completely forgot what I was going to fucking say. Oh God, I'm so old. That's it. Like with all the free models and stuff like that, these people get it. They say thank you, and then it's never seen again. I would rather see the models go to people that generally love those factions.
Yeah.
That are passionate about something, other than
Or community groups who are actual like doing something good in their community.
That's what I would rather be like. Sometimes it's a little bit heartbreaking to see like a model that one of your favorite painters paints. Like I'm a big Ogre fan in Age of Sigmar, and to see other people kind of get like the new Blood Pelt guy who don't even know about ogres. It's almost heartbreaking. You're like, but there were so many other people out there that would have loved to done this, or ogre players and ogre enthusiasts that would have been more enthusiastic about the model. But you give it to the same set of people that they go, thanks for sending me this, and then you never see it again, or it's slapped in contrast, and once again you never see it again.
Yeah.
Just because they've said yes, because effectively they don't want anyone else to have it if they say no.
Don't a lot of them end up selling them on eBay, pre-painted Space Marine £1,000. Some of them do, don't they?
Yes, I do know there was one who was actually selling stuff to pay for a ticket somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I think it was Chick Paints. Now that's a bit of a grey area there, because if you work for Games Workshop, you get a discount, but you're not allowed to fund someone else's hobby. So, like, let's say, I go in and the manager's my friend, and he starts giving me all this discount, and he gets caught because, like, he was like, well, why are you giving this guy all this discount? Oh, well, he's my pal, he's on YouTube, blah 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 blah, all that type of jazz.
Yeah.
He could lose his job. That's gross
Yeah.
misconduct. Also, if you're a manager for Games Workshop and you buy something at a discount, you're not allowed to then sell it on.
No, okay.
But it's okay for you to be given it for free and then sell it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, is that strange? Maybe there's a bit more to it, and that's I'm just looking at a very literal sense. But to me, that always seems like the long and short of it. But they can do it, and because I know that it was.
What annoys me about that is, they give these people it free, but then when like a club like mine where we helping the community through like Warhammer and that, they say, "Oh, sorry, we don't give anything out for free."
That gripes me. Because to me, they give it to the wrong people, and your average painter just said it. Once again, it's them holding a box saying thank you, and then you never see it again. Or there'll be a half-hearted attempt to paint something, and you never see it again. Or and I just think that's a real shame.
I mean, I'm not expecting Games Workshop to send the club every single new release, but maybe a box of like maybe even one of the Warhammer Alliance boxes or something, just to help the club out.
Being a little club and then maybe receiving just a box of miniatures, brand new from Games Workshop, to say all the best with your endeavours, to me would do more good than the usual faces holding the same stuff.
Yeah.
It always seems to me that they don't quite get it right. It's almost like the meme with Steve Buscemi going, "Hello, fellow kids," because GW thinks this is what people want, but it's not. But they're so out of touch with, like, I guess, morality and decency with these types of things. It's incredibly frustrating to see.
I would have loved to get my hands on the new Space Marine box they released, the one with the Brutus Dreadnought.
The Augustus Strike Force Augustus.
That's it. Yeah, I would love to get that for club and say, look, new models, paint them up, color schemes, have fun. You know what I mean? And
but it almost seems like, and it's always been the way of everything. You get these massive YouTube channels that get all this stuff for free, and yet the small guy has to pay for everything.
Yeah.
When really the big guy can afford to buy his own models, and probably has affiliates with independent stores that he gets them from, or the X amount of money he makes in Patreon or ad revenue on YouTube, probably afford these stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I work 50 hours a week. I come home, I make YouTube videos. Everything comes out of my pocket. Just like yourself, you're a full-time carer.
Yeah.
And you work all week to give people the best 3 hours on a Friday night, because you know what, it's important to them, and I just think it's bad that
Yeah,
they
and
don't
I
look at
don't make any money out of running the club. You know what I mean?
No.
You know.
Well,
But,
I mean, same with YouTube. I don't make money.
No.
I'm not monetized or anything like that. I've worked hard to get where I am with watch hours and stuff like that, but they hold you to such a high.
Yeah.
It's not easy, and and I think that's the wrong way round. Help the little guy out and pass that on. But once again, maybe I'm just set in my ways, or maybe I'm a victim of my own time, or maybe I'm just too much of an idealist for the people. I would always love to see.
The annoying thing is, they help scouts and schools, but they won't help community groups, which I don't see the difference in it really.
No, they're all there, and
Right.
I think they get it all the wrong way round. GW, they always have for a long time. What colour is this? I'm using it. So that's my little. Oh, I don't know. Josh, we've gone very controversial tonight.
Yeah.
Let's bring back a little bit of light-hearted joy. I don't have. I can't say that on live. I'm gonna message you that one afterwards. However, Josh, do you have a brew on?
I did have a drank it or no, but
Jesus Christ, here I am. There I am. I'm there. And I had a bit of very good luck today.
All right.
So one thing I've always enjoyed, I enjoy the odd computer game.
Oh yes, yeah, I know.
Now, obviously, Resident Evil 4 is out on Friday. I was lucky enough to snag myself a PS5 on release day when they came out. I've always had a PlayStation because all lads have PlayStations, unless you got a Nintendo, because then you're just a fucking lad anyway. Sorry, Xbox users. And I wasn't going to order Resident Evil 4. I was going to wait.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there on Monday, and I checked my bank account, and I was like, "Oh, hey, where's that come from?" So I was like, "Do you know what? I'm going to order myself Resident Evil 4." Normally, I would have got a nice special edition or something like that, but everything was sold out. So I just picked up the standard edition.
Yeah.
On Monday, I thought, "Oh, brilliant! If it does show up on Friday, fantastic. If not, I'll play it when it arrives. No big rush."
Yeah.
I got home today, and there was a little parcel waiting for me. And I was like, "Oh, what's in here? I haven't ordered anything like this." And lo and behold, it was Resident Evil 4. So I actually got it like 3 days early. 3 days.
Oh, awesome.
Really hands down. I'm going to cry in the corner now for this game. Can I get an F in chat for any Xbox users? I'm so sorry, Xbox users. Here, let me just give you.
I'm an Xbox user.
Stick an F in chat. I'm so sorry. I'm also sorry that you don't have good game consoles. And
I don't mind the. In all fairness, I don't play it often. I only really play like FIFA and FIFA.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
See, I've just always had a PlayStation. Do you know what? I can't, and I don't know how to fathom how angry I am about this. Do you know what really aggs me about Xbox? It's not the rivalry. Rivalry is always good. It builds competition. I don't mind all that type of stuff. I've got no problem admitting where someone gets a good game and you go, "Oh man, I wish that was on PlayStation," or something like that. Do you know the thing that really gripes me about Xbox?
What's that?
Is the fucking idiot that put the analog stick in the wrong place.
See, I can't use PlayStation now with the analog because it feels weird.
I can't. I don't know who's done it. I don't know who's responsible. But it just infuriates me so much. I don't know why. To the point of you spend years doing this, and all of a sudden some guy goes, "Well," and you go, "No, that doesn't even feel right. It doesn't feel symmetrical."
See, if I played on PlayStation now, I'll feel really weird because I've played Xbox for so long now.
it's like anything, muscle memory. You know, it will kick in after a certain degree. But I can't get along. I have to have that. I have to have the PlayStation there, and I just can't. I can't go with that. What did you say this was in the guy here in the end? This one here. What was it?
The what?
That bit there.
Oh,
What's he sitting on?
I thought it was water, but I've done mine yellow now because yeah, water's yellow apparently.
What, like pee?
Well, it
Are
could
you
be.
still
I mean,
treating it like a liquid?
I don't know. It looks really like cloth or something, but
See, that to me, I don't know whether it's just a dodgy sculpt. It looks like a folded bit of cloth, but then there's like a dribble down the side of it.
exactly, this is what I'm a bit confused about. But I've just done it as yellow, and I'm keeping it yellow now because
Ah,
wanna.
fuck my ass. Right. Do you know what I love about lives? Best thing about lives? I can swear my fucking tits off. Absolutely love it. Right. Let's go with what colours?
Oh, I had a delivery today actually. Which
Oh, Josh, what did you get?
I got some. The people up from Turbo Door sent to club them.
Oh shit! It's drying up. I know.
So they sent me the metallic paint starter bundle, I think it's called, which you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 metallics, which are
Nice.
very cool colours. If I make them, you get cool purple.
Yeah.
It's called People Eater. This one.
People Eater.
People Eater.
Nice.
Yeah. Then you get red rum, which looks amazing colour. So with metallic burgundy.
Wow. Yeah.
Which for world eaters, which
Oh yeah.
Good. You know, Cool Ranch, which is another blue one. Pearly Gates, which is like a silvery whitish colour. Which no idea what to do with that paint at the moment, but
no, I know a few people that really like Turbo Talk stuff. I've never used it myself.
Green,
but it always seems like really nice, vibrant paint.
Yes, I really want to do some Dracari in it. I think Dracari
that would be quite nice. Yeah,
would look amazing in them. Yeah, then that's the metallic paint which they sent us, and then we've got like the color shift ones, which is like obviously the color shifting color. So you get blue to purple, a green, yellowy one.
purple is 97 minutes of Vikings fence.
Yeah.
What's that? Purple is what the 97 minutes of Vikings fence are named. It's also a song. Big purple people eater, I believe.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. So yeah, sent us a fair few colors. Looking forward to trying them. I haven't really got a model at the moment to test them on. I have got some spoons, so I might spray some spoons.
Spoons are the best test. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise.
You know, try them on them. But yeah, I mean, they shipped it straight from America, and it took 12 days to arrive. Which, I'll be honest, 12 days
from across the sea. I will take that all day long.
You know, yes, and I placed my order with Game at EU as well, which is a sponsor for the club actually.
Hey.
Which with got Game at EU are sponsoring the club.
Brilliant. That's amazing.
Yeah, and we've got some train and mats coming from it. We do already use their mats. Anyway, they was kind enough to send us some when we first started out. And yeah, we've got a couple of more coming. Not all our mats are Game at EU. Well, I have got official GW one as well, which we use, which is 4x4. We tend to play 4x4s club rather than 3x4s because we already had to mats of 4x4s, and obviously paying to change the map is just seems ridiculous to me. And
well, if you're fine with it, that's all that matters.
yeah, and obviously then changing all the current mats to smaller ones seems a bit pointless. So, yeah, but yeah, looking forward to receiving them. And TT Combat are meant to be sending us Rumble Slap game.
Oh, nice.
Which is a wrestling game, which looks quite funny. It's all like cartoon characters and that.
Cool.
Which it was going to be my Games Expo purchase this year. But,
well, there you go. You use it something else now. Have to find another one.
Yeah, so but I'm still waiting for them to respond. Actually, which I'll wait till after Decepticon and I'll drop them a message probably next week now. But
we want this one.
Yeah.
No, we want that one.
Speaking of conventions, is anyone else going to the UK Games Expo this year? Because I'm really looking forward to the UK.
I would love to go. I just don't know whether I can commit.
Well, I have got 2 tickets for the Sunday.
Yeah.
And I've only myself going at the moment.
Yeah.
What day are you going to UK Games Expo? I am going on the Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday I'll be helping out on the Moonstone store.
Josh is are you going to be like a little helping goblin? Is it they call him?
Moonstone Goblin.
Moonstone Goblin. There we go.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, might be just running around, might be just serving people, maybe do demos. But yeah, I'll be there on a Saturday helping Moonstone, and I'm going back on a Sunday to have a proper look around and
like a proper mooch.
Yeah, because the train's cheap enough. To be fair, it's only 11 quid from my house,
and it's not that far from you either, is it?
It's just over an hour on train because you have to go on 2 trains, which isn't too bad really. It's yeah. I mean, if I drove, it would take me about 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But then it's 15 quid a day parking, so I'm already saving like a tenner.
Yeah, and if it's not far from the station, then absolutely, why not?
No, I mean, I'm walk to the station, 15-minute walk from the train station from my house. Lichfield to Birmingham, Birmingham to Birmingham International, then from there. And
then I just want those little thing. I don't know what they're called.
But yeah, definitely looking forward to Games Expo.
No, that'd be cool.
I'm not really on the lookout for any games at the moment, you know. But you'll see some there.
Well, that's the thing. Even if you go there without any intention, I'm pretty sure something will catch your eye.
Oh, 100%, yeah. You know.
Hello. It's for me.
I mean, if you really want to go, you should bring a couple of £100 with you, you know, if you want to buy stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, invest in a game or a couple of games.
I got to admit, I've always I like doing that about stuff that I don't know about. I love a bath. I'm always in the bath. Sometimes I send pictures of me in the bath to Josh.
You do?
I do. Just purely because I can. And but when I start to get into like a faction, because I don't know a lot about Warhammer and stuff, and I tend to not learn about something until I'm ready to paint it. So I don't learn a lot. But what I do is on a Sunday, I like doing it on a Sunday. I run a nice hot bath, and I wait for the coming next week thing to pop up. You know, the thing.
Oh yeah.
And I then I wait till 6 o'clock. I look through it and I'm like, oh, that's just good. And then what I do is I go on the GW website and I look at that faction, and then I go on eBay and I look at all the old models in that faction to try and get an idea of what they were like.
Well, I've just bought a Blades of Core model for my Claws of Karanak warband for my Warcry.
Claws of Karen, yes.
Yeah, it's the one with the huge banner. Can't remember its name now.
The Blood Secretor, is it?
That's the one. Yep.
Hey, see?
Yeah,
I know what I'm
that's the
doing,
one.
Mr.
And
Warhammer
you
over
could
here.
only
Ask
get
me
in
anything, I dare you.
You can only get them in the old Star Collecting box.
Yes.
But I managed to win him for $5 on eBay.
Beautiful. Oh, I won a Primaris Captain for £15 yesterday.
Nice.
Just reminded me.
Nice.
It's brilliant. So yeah, super cool. Yeah, that's what I like to do. That's my own little thing. I have like a little ritual. I sit there, have a nice cup of tea.
Myself going to an event. That's why I take cash and hide my card, so I can't access it easily. Otherwise, yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, no, eBay's quite good for some models, isn't it? Sometimes.
eBay is fantastic for stuff. I've had some great bargains on eBay.
Yeah.
But no,
I wanted to get it now because as soon as it's out the box, it's going to be released singly, and it's going to be what, 20-25 quid.
Well, there's a lot of models. I got to tell you, I was looking at this. There's a lot of models GW starting to do where they're just not selling them separately. Like, let's say 10th edition does drop. You know, you still can't buy Blade Guard lieutenants or captains separately.
Oh, can't you?
No. You have to buy something called like I don't know, it's like £95. I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem quite right price wise. You can't get a Judicia on their own. You can't get Judicars on their own, which is once again a bit odd. You can't get obviously the original Gravis Captain. You couldn't get him, which is a shame. One of my favourite models ever.
Yeah.
You can't get the Blood Secretor. I don't think even Corgus Cole. I think you can buy him on his own now. I don't think so. You could never get Korgorath. They never did Korgoraths on their own. There was a lot that you just can't get out of a set, which I think is pretty shit.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it is bad when they do that. Really, it's
I might be wrong on a few of those. Heroes of the Chapter, that's it. It's £95. Oh, that's it. You can't get the Blade Guard Ancient either. You have to buy it. Imagine if you just one model and you got to £95.
See, I wanted some of the Blade Guards because I feel look cool for the clubs chapter, you know, and some elite kind of Blade Guard around the chapter master kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Will look pretty cool, but not for that price.
Well, speaking of Blade Guard, Josh, I'm going to show you all now. I've been doing a little thing. I'm going to do another live. I'm going to show you how I've been kit bashing these guys. But I've actually got this cool little Dark Angels Blade Guard guy that I've kit bashed here. There he is. Look at that.
That's it. I'm just trying to remove the chat because I can't touch it. Oh, well, that's cool.
There he is.
That's cool.
Got a little Blood Angel star. I need to do a few more bits of refining. But
nice.
It's a good one. I don't think anyone bought because they're shit. If you want a Blade Guard Lieutenant, I have a couple. I don't want a Blade Guard Lieutenant, but I just, Josh, if you're taking donations for a Blade Guard Lieutenant, there's an offer on the table there from just your average 40k painter.
No, if you want to see my face up close up, and here's what I've done.
Oh, I like that. Should that be? It's Mr. Bob Bobbington, everyone. There he is. I met Bob Bobbington at Warhammer Fest, I think 2019, and we've been friends ever since. Lately, we speak a lot, but we don't speak actually directly to each other. And I did point this out to him the other day, where I had to message him and say, look, I'm just going to tell you this. I actually haven't spoken to you for 6 months, but we've sent so many fuck you memes to each other.
Yeah. one of them.
I just had to say, I'm really sorry. I haven't asked you how you were. I hope you're well. Fuck you. And it's just been the memes have just been joyous and plentiful.
All you need, isn't it? Really, sometimes.
Absolutely. So no, I do. Thank you for popping in tonight, Bob. I hope you're well. I don't want to talk to you so much, though. I don't want to break my streak. Someone handsome gave you those different. Yeah, just someone very handsome gave me these Stefan bits. In actual fact, yes, it was. James did kindly donate some Deathwing bits to me.
No, well, legend.
I got this whole drawer of fucking stuff. Literally hit the jackpot, full of Deathwing bits.
Oh, nice.
So, like, I've got this wicked banner. I'm going to make an ancient. I'm going to make an antique. I'm going to make a shield man. I'm going to make a mace man. I'm going to make a.
No, I wish they did do for Blood Angels, though.
More Blood Angels.
No, what unit I wish they did.
Oh, what, like unique bits?
No, as in a unit they don't do, but I wish they did. What to call now?
Death Watch.
Death Company on bikes. That's it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can just paint them as Death Company, can't you?
You can, but to have to, properly like the Death Company armor and that on the bikes.
Because they're the black ones with the red stripe, aren't they? You have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
With that, I mean, I don't know law-wise if that'll make any sense, but it'll look pretty cool.
Worried about the fucking law. What is this, a law channel now?
Well, since you did a video,
well,
so, yeah.
Josh. I snagged me one of them Chronicler fellas, who he's off around the galaxy doing some stuff for me.
Yes.
So
good old Chronicle.
He'll be back soon, probably with a new report, and let's see what he encounters next time.
Yes.
But no, great fun to do that. Actually, loved just chatting to everyone.
It was so good.
I love stuff like that. I really do.
Well, I listened to it yesterday, and it was so good. It was,
well, it's like a little bit different. You don't often see it from the point of view of a person. Someone reading stuff.
And I think it makes him more interesting. I mean, I love Major Kill's lore, which is, he's quite good. Aussie bloke.
Yeah,
makes it a bit funny, but that was the one you did was absolutely amazing. I was so gripped by it, and
Well, like I said, I mean, I did very little. It was all that Chronicle fella. I don't really know.
Well, obviously you put the video together and got people's artwork and stuff, but
it's easy to add people's artwork. But it was one thing I really, really enjoyed about it was just chatting to everyone and just seeing the stunning work that people submitted. Like I can't say thank you enough to the people that just generally submitted work for it and just made it a really lovely experience.
Some of the work was amazing, I'd say.
There were some real standout pieces in there. I just I felt very privileged actually to not sound very cheesy or corny, but no, I did that people were very keen to get on board with it, and I love chatting to people about the work and stuff like that, and I just think it was great. It really was.
I think everyone who's watched it really enjoyed it.
Apart from the one person I generally forgot to add into the video, which was Captain Noodle. I'm so sorry. The worst thing is I even messaged him in the morning. And I was like, hey, have you got your picture ready? Because I really just finished.
And he didn't even put it in.
Didn't even get added in. I was like, fuck. So I had to leave a voice note. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I've just watched it and you're not in there. And I was like, where's the Khan on the nice silver background that I sent? And they were like, oh my God, I think I forgot to add it. So yeah, I do apologise.
Must have been.
But I'm going to put him first in the next one, absolutely. And I did put up a little honourable mention thing on YouTube. It's like a community post to apologise. But no, it was a lovely experience just chatting to everyone. And
do we know what the next one's going to be, or
I don't know. I generally couldn't tell you. I don't know which way this chronicler fella's heading towards the eastern fringe. You know, is he heading east with the Dark Angels to seek vengeance on Vastor for invading the Rock, or is he going to go somewhere a little bit quieter and see if he can view something from afar? I don't know. I generally don't know what the chronicler's up to. That's his
up to him?
little thing. I'm just
The man who makes the video for him.
I'm just that's exactly it. I have no idea. So there we go.
Nice.
Either way, I'm sure it will be absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah.
We're creating this kind of Stig-like character. No one will ever really know who he is.
People can only speculate.
Exactly. But people do call him, I know this for a fact, they do call him He Who Shall Not Be Named, and he has no nose.
Okay, Voldemort then.
Yeah, he does hang around schools. Do you know him?
Be Voldemort if he's got no nose.
Yeah, but he also hangs around schools, which is a bit paedophilic, really, isn't it?
Hmm.
So I'm just saying. I'm not denying nor confirming Voldemort is my chronicler. I don't know. I can tell you. I haven't even seen the guy. I don't know. So listen to you talking lore. I talk fucking lore for days. I taught Warhammer. I'm Warhammer on the streets. I'm a freak. You ask me a Warhammer question, I'm an encyclopedia. I'm from A to Z. Z.
Oh god.
Z. So,
Brace yourself.
Horace. Yeah, but how does he smell? Awful. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only Wingardium Leviosa.
Voldemort's Horace. Yes, he is.
Oh, Josh, I need to do the lantern, and then his base. Are you doing the base? How? Show me what you've done, because this is unfair.
I've just painted a grey and inked it. Really, I haven't really done anything to the base. I'm sort of calling him dumb because I don't really know what else to do for him at the moment. But
so I've got the base and the lantern to do. I'm
okay.
kind of there.
Because I have started a Muse model to repair. Not gonna lie.
you've literally lapped me and started something else.
Well, you know what I'm like there with my painting. It's not
right. Hurry the fuck up. Look, I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know how to.
So,
do I? You know, like to me, I'm spotting little mistakes and it's driving me a bit nuts. And you know what I'm like, Josh.
Yes, you're a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to your work.
I can't live my life like this, so I'm going to have to.
Well, I'm just more slap it on, hope for the best.
Hey.
Well, it's true though, isn't it?
Well, that's it. It's only little, but it smells like a big one. Fantastic. I do. I generally enjoy doing the lives on YouTube. I try and be really informative in the videos and stuff. And then when you actually hear me speak, you think, oh my God, he's fucking awful. And it's just like, yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's all good fun though.
It is all good fun. That's the way I look at it. Let's do this little, let's block in this little lamp now. I'll do something for little lamp now. I had chronic allergies to colour turquoise. I can neither once again confirm or deny this. But I do know he once visited an orphanage, and he adopted all of the kids, and the orphanage actually went out of business because they had no kids to look after. And then the very next day, that orphanage burned down.
Nice.
That is the chronicler for you. It's just what a guy. So
what a guy.
What a guy. What a guy.
I love him to do like a event on, like, I don't know, a tourist destination like Cadbury World or something.
Well, I mean, I don't suppose planets and locales, I believe they're called, would be out of the question. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll I just pray he's safe up there with whatever he's doing and wherever he is, and that he's not Terminatus. I've got a cream for that.
I bet you have.
So there we go. Okay, we've got the little lantern in the heart of America. Right. Okay, no, that's good. I like what I've done. Not that I've done a lot.
That's right. Yeah, but have you had fun? That's the main thing.
Josh, I always have fun. Not worried about anyone else. I always have a good time.
All that matters then.
That's all that matters.
You have fun.
So let's just I have got a speaking of YouTube, I've got another video coming. I think on Saturday it should be ready.
Okay, I'll do my best to watch on Saturday, but it is my daughter's birthday, so
Yeah, of course. Oh, is it Izzy's?
Is Izzy's birthday? Yes.
Lovely.
Birthday.
How old is she going to be?
She'll be the big 9.
Wow. Getting big quick.
Yes. And
what's the in thing this year?
She's really into Pokemon at the moment.
Wow. Okay, cool.
She loves obsessed with Eevee and Eevee evolvement. So we're doing
What's her favourite evolution?
Sylveon, I think, because she's got big Build-A-Bear Sylveon.
That's the purpley one with yellow markings.
No, it's the white one. Whitish one.
The white and pink one.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I do. I'm a little bit sketchy on
Flareon. No, not Flareon. That's the fire one. What's his name now?
Look at James knowing everything, but trying not to let us know he knows it all.
Yes, they do learn Ember at level 9.
Jolteon
is the best.
Pubion.
See, I have to agree with that. I do like Jolteon. I also like Umbreon, but Jolteon's probably my favourite because it's a classic.
This will kind of Articuno,
Zapdos, Zapdos and Moltres.
Or Moltres. Which one? We all know Zapdos is a fucking boss, and that's who you should pick.
See, he's my worst 1 out of the 3, I have to say.
Wow.
Probably Articuno is my favourite, then Moltres, then Zapdos.
How controversial. Jesus Christ, what's happening? Right. Zapdos, fucking boss, bro.
In all fairness, they're all really cool, but yeah, if I had to rank them, he'll be that order, unfortunately.
No, that's fair. Hey, we all have our favourites.
I have no idea what you were talking about. Talk about Pokemon now. Yeah.
We've gone into the realms of I want to be the very best, like that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, good old Pokemon, man. Yeah.
Yes, it does have a tendency to flow off of topic sometimes. Okay, so let's just put a little dot there.
Yeah, but you can't be the original Pokemon, can you?
The original Pokemon starters will always be
the best.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
They were just iconic.
Oh yeah, you even like the second generation's not as good, is it really?
Couldn't name one of them.
It's Quindacil, which was the fire one. Chikorita, was it the grass one?
Yeah, awful.
And I can't remember the water one. Was it a crocodile, if I remember right? Totodile or something. What's
No,
Totodile?
the crocodile one was Steven Tyler from the hit band Aerosmith. Not that I've ever made outlandish claims in my life, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And his special move was that thing where he went, and I don't
I like Pokemon. Trubbish.
Huh?
Trubbish. That's the Pokemon one looks like a trash bag. Called Trubbish. Yeah.
Yes, I know of the Trubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. Chikawa? Oh, you just ordering a cheeky Nando's in code? Maybe. I'm pretty sure like Chicory.
Is that with the rice and what heat?
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Matt Damon.
So Charmander. That's all it is. Just make an outlandish claim. Make it so ridiculous. People will go, yeah, but was it though? You got to go full stupidity.
Muckus come backwards. Yep, I knew that.
Sorry, what?
Muck. Yeah. He's not wrong, is he?
No, he's not. Okay, thanks for that.
And if you look him as well,
I'm not going to. I'm not going to look him in the eye anyway.
Yeah.
So wow. There's a bit of general. I hope that comes up in a pub quiz come days.
Isn't Ryan Reynolds Pikachu in the movie? Yes, he is.
He is. And do you know what? I saw the Detective Pikachu movie, and I got to tell you, Josh, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I quite liked it.
I thought it was good. It was good. A lot of good fun.
Torchic for the win. Yes, third generation was pretty cool. Okay, if you could pick one of the first generation star Pokemon, which one would you pick?
What, to like fuck or something?
No, just have as a Pokemon.
To sexually exploit? Can I go with that at least? I won't touch him, but other people might.
Is that what you want to do with your Pokemon? Then yes.
Right, easy. Bulbasaur. You see what them vines can do. They come out, they're all slippery, sloppery, aren't they? Yeah. Put him in a room with
Well, in all fairness, Bulbasaur's the most logical one to pick on the Game Boy. Because the two first gyms are rock and water, and Bulbasaur's super effective on both of them.
I just wish, instead of saying something like, oh, it's super effective, it should just say something like, you're shit, and be really blunt. I know a guy was, hang on, reading that. A guy who was an extra in the Pokemon movie, he had a split-second scene in the Pikachu Charizard fight, but it got cut. Oh dear Lord Rob. Yes, my child.
Yeah.
Just when you think he can't go any lower, it's turned into what Pokemon would be best for sexual exploitation. Wow.
See, I need to Google that now, James, because you said it now, and my curiosity will get better, haven't we? I'm probably going to regret it, aren't I? But
Gardevoir Rule 34.
I can imagine it's going to be something really dodgy. But
okay, hang on, let me just paint this in, and we'll do it. We'll do it, and we'll end the stream.
Oh God.
Let's end on a strong, sexy Pokemon note.
No, people are screaming saying don't.
What do you mean don't? No, don't. FBI will come for you. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh God. No.
Okay, let's get up the Chrome. Right, how do I spell this? God. G-H without the U. Okay.
He's doing it, people.
Of course I fucking am. To be fair, I've Googled worse. G-A-R-D-E. God, my spelling's awful. G-A-R-D. No, that's an F. Oh, Josh. God, E. Rule. Was it rule? Oh shit! Rule 34.
Oh god.
Okay, on that note, I think it's time to end the stream. So
Okay.
yeah, let's leave it there tonight. Let's not worry about all that. Forget that bit happened.
You're gonna have to have a screenshot to me or something now, because
So there we go. Everything's fine. There's nothing wrong at all. We weren't talking about anything like that at all. Like this. Don't worry about it. What's your favourite Pokemon? Remember, mine's sexual exploitation. Right, Josh. It's been a funny evening. I've really enjoyed it.
Yes.
So I do like it when it becomes very trashy. So that's where I've ended up with mine.
Nice.
I need to do his base, but I did get his little skull kind of face looking all right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Some of the details a bit jank on the model. I can kind of forgive that. But there he is.
I think I'm going to call mine done, because I don't really know what else to really do with it now.
No. What I will do is let me know tomorrow, and I will send these. Send me a picture, and I'll send these to Russ Charles, who's the actual creator of Dungeons and Doggos, Far AC, that type of thing.
Okay,
I know he always really likes seeing what the community has done, so I will send him these pictures. For free spires, it's quite cool. And yes, so we have live on Insta at 7:30. I believe that's tomorrow. Is it, Penge? Yes, it is. Good. So Penge will be live on Instagram at 7:30. So do pop in and do that.
I will 7:30. I should be able to watch. Might be first hour. First bit might be just a bit in the background putting the kids to bed and that. But it's Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? So yeah,
it is. It's Thursday tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you are around and you do fancy just that little bit of company, maybe that your cat's not enough, or you're just really sad and lonely. Penge is going to be there for you tomorrow evening. Do check in. He's a fantastic guy and a great host. Always running around with little bowls of pretzels. Sometimes he'll offer you an egg in this trying time.
Oh, nice. That's exciting.
Hey, I like what you did there. Josh, it was a cracking joke.
Cracked me up.
Did it? Oh, I just wanted to get to the yolk of the matter. I have something better to do. It's better be foul play. Hey, look, I'm not going to end on. I wanted to end on Pokemon sexual exploitation, not chicken puns. Can't have you lot come in and doing this to me. But no, look, I think we are going to leave it there. That's good. I'm going to call him down. I'm going to paint the base.
No problem. Yeah.
Josh, thank you for spending.
Always a pleasure.
It is very, very much appreciated and always very welcome. Thanks to everyone in the chat. It's been fantastic just chatting away. I've had a giggle. I hope it's calmed the crushing silence of your mundane lives. No, thanks to everyone for joining in as per usual. And I don't know whether we'll be doing this next week, Josh, because I am going away and I might have a bit of running around to do, but I will put up a post up on Wednesday.
That's fine.
So
next week. Yeah. Next week's next week. I'll deal with that next week.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Don't finger growl life. How else are you going to feel his temperature? And on that note, I'll see you all next time.
See you guys.
And take care.
Bye.
Bye.